I want to go right down here a little bit, and we'll start down here, and then we'll just work our way up.
Nice little...
I don't know. There's one in that one. There's one in that one. I don't know what those are or why they're in there. But those are big granite boulders and nice boulders and stuff. Those aren't from here. Those are glacial outwash stuff.
No, they're called alluvial deposit. What are they called?
Eradicate.
Eradicate.
No, it's not an erratic.
Really?
No. Because this is with a whole bunch of other alluvial stuff. An erratic would just be a giant boulder in the middle of a till field. Yeah, but you see this here? You see the bedrock and then the material, the alluvial material right on top of the bedrock here?
Yeah.
And then you got bedrock here and stuff. So I definitely want to take some, I never panned right in here. You got nice bedrock and stuff. And if you look right up in there, you got alluvial material on top of bedrock where it's cut bank eroding out. I'm trying to scrape along some of this stuff. Right there, maybe. You got this shale bedrock with these would be septarian nodules coming out of the shale bedrock. So you got like shale, and this was like an ooze mud. None of this is gold bearing now. None of this is gold bearing. That's cool. But I do want to take the pan because this is bedrock and this is alluvial. I'll take a pan of that too. And then you got Mr. I don't know how to pan over here. Gonna set up a gold wheel instead of actually just panning. Been prospecting for like 15 years and still doesn't pan ever. Huh? A tiny bit in there, but I think it's contamination. Most likely. Nicest piece of the day. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Little guy. Gold nonetheless. Yep. Take a pan from this spot. This is kind of all channelized through here, though. You can see it's cut right down through the shale bedrock. Man, there's some big boulders and stuff in here, granite boulders all up through here. You can see the shale bedrock. Actually, this is coal. That's cool. So this is coal outcropping right here. Yeah, this is coal. Bituminous, probably pretty low grade with some, yeah, wood fossils. There's lepidodendron. That's cool. Very cool. Got a coal outcrop. And that's probably some sort of fossil there too. Some sort of wood. This is definitely lepidodendron. You can see the little pieces there. That's probably something too. Cool. So you got, yeah, you got shale, and then you got a layer of coal sticking out here. Through here. Yeah, coal. Dig out here. That was an arrowhead, maybe. I'm gonna take you off. It's coal. It has the juice. But yeah, so here's that lepidodendron fossil out of the coal. You can see the little divots and stuff in it. Neat little piece. Could probably clean it up some. Cool little old tree fossil. Like, yeah, I'm probably completely wrong on the age. We're looking at like 300, 400 million years. Far older than the dinosaurs or anything else, or older than any of this glacial stuff. This glacial stuff's only, the most recent have been like 10, 12,000 years ago. This is 300, 400 million probably. So yeah, fossils, gold, and septarian nodules. Up a little further, we'll try another spot here. We got a big boulder. I think this is bedrock. We got a drop right here. We'll see how much of a drop. It's pretty good. There we go, sinking down in a bit. Bite, I got a bite. Pick her up. Ooh, we're getting the orange stuff there. That looks tasty. That right there looks tasty. Let's see what we got. Not fall over and die. Got into bedrock, I think, there a little bit. That's good. Dirty flake. Yeah, probably hard to see. You got a orange, dirty gold. It was coming out of that orange layer that we hit there. Little orange dirty speck. Little orange dirty piece. Yeah. Your gold wheels doing you great, man, I'll say that. Great at finding no gold. A nail? Woo! There's a bunch of weird shit in this creek.
It's pretty unique, actually.
I bet. We're gonna dig a little deeper right there. Take another shovel out of here. I got that one little dirty flake out of there, so we're trying. I don't know if this piece here is bedrock or not. Okay, so now we're taking a pan back out of here. We got like 7 colors in one. We're gonna see what that is. If that turns out good, we're hitting that gray clay. If that turns out good, then maybe we'll set up the sluice and get a little hole going here and see what we can come out with. Let's see what we got. So we did get a couple more specks out of there, so I think I want to run a couple buckets from right here. So we're gonna get the sluice set up and run a couple buckets of material from this spot right here, and we'll see what we come out with. I think I'm gonna have to set the sluice up. Sluice up right there somewhere, probably, because I don't want to set it up where it's dumping into my hole I'm digging. But yeah, let's get that set up and we'll go from there. Scoop the dirt, dump the dirt. So that 1 or 2 pans must have been a bit of a fluke or just a little tiny concentration, because got some color out of those. And I dug a whole bucket into that gray, silky, hard packed clay layer. Sluiced it and got like a speck. Came back, take a couple more pans, and I ain't got much anything. So I don't know. We'll keep on moving upstream. So chalking that one up as being like a little accumulation right behind that rock right there, maybe. We're gonna move up a little further and do some more panning and exploring. So up in this area, I don't think I found a speck up here. I was doing better downstream, and honestly, as we've been walking upstream, I feel like there's more and more local gravel. So your sandstone, your siltstone, your shale and stuff up here, with some big exotic boulders and granite and stuff. But I feel like it's been more and more local gravel as you come up this way, and that could explain why the gold doesn't seem to be as good, or I haven't found any gold up here. Whereas downstream, we'll take a look at a bar when we go back down there, but I'm pretty sure there was much more good rounded gravel. But I mean, if you look at this, it's predominantly all, this is predominantly all sandstone, shale, mudstone stuff coming out of just the hills and the bedrock from right here. With some big ones that are granite and other stuff, but not much. So we're gonna go downstream again, and I think it's better down that way, so we're gonna head back down. So we're back downstream a bit, kind of downstream from where we started. But I mean, if you just look at the makeup of the cobble here, there's a lot more of rounded stuff pushed down from Canada, not quite as much as the local bedrock. So I'm thinking the gold was better down here, but we haven't panned this far down, so we're gonna do a little bit more panning and see if it gets any better down this way. We'll start right in this area. Nice big accumulation of big cobble boulders right there. So poke around a little more and see if we can get on at least one more speck before we go. Do a little pan right there in that gravel bar. We got one little color, so there we go, right here. One little tiny guy. But I'm seeing more garnet down here. I haven't really seen any garnet anywhere, but I am seeing some garnet down here, so that's good. And then you got the better gravel, so I think downstream here is better. Now, if you keep going downstream, does it get better? I don't know. There is a moraine. I don't know how far downstream, maybe a half mile or more. We don't have access down there at all. But it's interesting. Seems like, yeah, downstream better. I'm gonna take maybe another pan or two and then get headed out. So here's one of those septarian nodules I broke open. If we would cut them, I may have to try, they would have a cool pattern in the middle, because there's like, I have to look up. I can't tell if it's some sort of calcite mineralization in there, because this is like a limestone nodule. But if you'd cut it, it would have a pattern through there. Kind of looks like, not quite lightning, but like, you can kind of see it in there a little bit. Could be sphalerite too. I'll have to scratch that and see if it has a sulfury smell. It kind of looks like sphalerite mineral. ZNS. Yeah, there's a ton of them coming out of the bank down there. Might grab a couple more. And we got our lepidodendron fossil here coming out of the coal. So you got gold fossils and septarian nodules in Ohio. Cool shit. But we may try and cut one of these, and I can show that at some point. So cute. So here's my total take for panning today. Let's see if I can actually get that in there. Ooh, see it right up along in there. Not too bad for just panning. I mean, nothing, we didn't get any of the bigger flakes like what we did dredging, but I mean, there's a decent amount of fines. So, yeah, not too bad. Cool, got a little bit of Ohio gold just panning for the day.